Aveline?
I need your help. Not like the last time. This is about the Canary and... it needs to be fixed fast.
Too late.
What kind of assignment? I'll help if I can.
A number of criminals have fled to the Canary compound. They claim to have converted to their religion. The Canary have of course refused to release them to the guard. I've been tasked with bringing them out. The Arishok may not like you, or anyone, but he seems to respect your ability. Will you help present this to
Hey,
him?
Arishok. I'm back. It's me, Hawke. So...
Remember how I failed to bring back your 4 dudes? I also got your believer killed in the Chantry, and you're getting ready for war right now. I got a favor to ask you.
Yeah. So, a bunch of criminals came here and converted, and, like, we need them back so that they can serve their crimes under our, heathenist ways. Could we do that?
You know the ones that you've now sworn to protect because they're of the Qun?
Yeah. The ones that are now in your world much higher ranking than I am. And, no hard feelings about how I slaughtered that whole patrol of yours, right?
Isn't it odd that anyone would run to the Canary?
They're elves accused of murder.
It's
Perhaps
a
they
terrible
feel they've nothing to
situation
lose
to
by
be
fleeing
in.
the alienage.
Can't
Certainly
you
don't
get
expect
someone
it to be much
else?
worse, but
I just want to go back to
inconvenient. The
Lothering.
Canary have to see that.
And if it's
The
genuine...
city sucks.
I
It
don't
really
know.
does.
But how many more will try the same if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
This seems like it warrants a larger response.
Sending a patrol would be a significant escalation. I'm the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
He's got a little
Then he
busy
should
right
have
now.
come himself.
Perhaps. But he can be forgiven if he's not in his best mind. He's in mourning. And I'd like to help him, if I can.
You're expecting trouble, aren't you?
After what happened to the Viscount's son, yes. I'm hoping the Canary aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable, but we'll see.
Whatever I can do to help.
I'm very relieved to hear that. I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
That sounds like a
Thank
plot
you.
progression
I
quest.
appreciate this.
Are we about to end Act 2?
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Canary.
I suppose you think he planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawke short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawke that much.
He keeps talking about Hawke like he's dead.
No.
Ah, you've returned.
It's just there's a lot of things that happen that haven't even really been hinted at yet. The beginning of this game, the first half of it, is just getting settled and things slowly starting to go to shit. The second half of this game, as I'm sure you can start seeing, because you're in the second half, you're probably 3/4 of the way done now, is a rapid descent.
Oh yeah.
For example, do you notice a plot point from the end of Act 1 missing?
Your sister completely.
No. The very end of Act 1. What happened at the very end of Act 1?
I mean, fuck, I kind of forgot.
You were in the deep roads.
Yeah, and then we found the idol, and we have not talked about the idol at all.
You did. When you found his brother,
Yeah.
he sold it.
Yeah, it's
And he wanted to get it back.
and we're looking for it. He's
And there was also the red lyrium. And
Yeah.
you know the red lyrium and the idol are connected.
yeah.
So there is now a corrupting red lyrium somewhere in the world, and the game's not going to do that for no reason, of course.
Of course.
That has not been touched on at all. Beyond tying up one loose end. And that's not even remotely the end of it.
Yeah.
That's a
Hawke.
big part of it.
I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
My mother is dead.
That's interesting.
My heart's broken.
That sounds like
I
a,
suppose I
we
could
don't know when the
say
player's going to
I've
come here
reached
for
a
this
new
dialogue,
lows,
so
but that seems
let's
more
start it
about
off.
me
I don't
than
care
you.
what else is going on, so it
Just
just
a
doesn't
flashes
seem
of
out of
possibly
place.
long hair. But my father...
That's some dev work right there.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to hear one thing?
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service.
Okay.
Do you know what I remember?
Sucking his
When he
dick.
read to me. Stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Zip.
Drink
I could use one.
as much or as little as you want. No one tells you how to mourn. And when someone says, move on, you take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss
Well,
her
I'm gonna
too.
take my left hand on your left thigh, my right hand on your right thigh. My choice.
I have something for you.
Do you now? A shield? Oh, and born by the one true Sir Aveline.
That's a dope looking shield.
Lovely. Thank you.
See?
Fucking drops
This
it.
is why I never get you anything.
I had a shield. It belonged to Wesley. It was difficult to let it go, but I did so. Utility over sentiment, right? We sold it, didn't we?
You're taking this a bit seriously.
If you didn't think this would upset me, what was your intent?
If you stop thinking of your husband, you
I
may
was like,
well
come on,
be
don't be a
Donald.
bitch.
It's not about
What the
Wesley.
fuck, dude?
You've got me doing a lot of things. Some I don't agree with. Some I'm surprised I do. I'm not sure where I'm going as it is. Replacing what I was with this. I mean, who is Sir Aveline to me?
It seems odd you don't feel a kinship. You don't feel the name fits you.
I didn't choose my name. Aveline was a wish my father made. I am similar to what he pictured, but that's because of what I try to be, not what I assume I should. Sir Aveline was a fine figure, but I don't revere failure, however glorious.
You know, not every gift has the significance of finely crafted copper marigolds.
So it's just a shield.
Just a shield.
You have very bad taste. Every Smith & Orlais stamps Sir Aveline's name on their exports. But thank you for the thought. Don't forget, as soon as you're finished wrapping up your business, we'll need to go to the Canary compound together.
Okay then. Fuck you, bitch. I try to do something nice and you spit in my face.
Oh, she fucking drops the shield. Great.
What a cunt. Well, there's only one quest to do left.
I mean, with everything that's happened, how could this get any worse, right?
Fucking.
I mean, the last time you saw him, he said that was the last insult he would suffer, and now you're about to go in and just spit in his face. In his whole lifestyle and religion's face.
This is gonna go real good, isn't it?
It's not like this is gonna go badly, like he's not gonna get offended, right?
Nope.
It's not like anything else is offending him, or like there's other elements in the city trying to kill him. And to be fair, he hasn't done anything wrong.
No, not at all. Not at all.
He has done absolutely nothing wrong. For years,
4.
he stayed outside the city and everything after his boat crashed, and he was invited in by the Templars with a ulterior motive, which he knows about.
Yeah.
And then his followers start getting killed, Everything else that just happens, and now here we are. Alright, get in there.
Yeah, but doesn't my armor look cool?
Get in there. Ask him.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess.
I'm ready.
Worse.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arashok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Oh, great. Bye, allies.
Bye-bye.
This bitch can get me killed. Oh, he's ready. That's a dope-ass fucking sword.
Shanatan.
You wanna call it that?
Greetings, Arashok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
The elves are now Vidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Vidithari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate, but they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
We're just here for the elves.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Vidithari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
No. That was the equivalent of her just taking a big, fat, steaming fart in his mouth,
Tell
right?
me, Hawke, what would you do in my place?
Well, let me tell you first what I'd do in my place. I'd turn around, I'd leave, and go all the way back to Lothering before this conversation continues.
Exactly so. I cannot leave without the relic.
Alright, we tried. Let's go, Aveline.
Blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arashok, there is no need for...
Silence, bitch.
Vinek Kathas.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Arashok, I thought we were friends.
Duo, go, go!
He's dead. She's dead.
Hawke!
Here's what you do. You take one of the spears and you run away with it.
No, it's not a sword. It's not insulting enough.
Oh, okay, okay.
It needs to be the sword.
Can you hear it? The Canary must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
You heard the Arashok. He's done playing nice and damn the consequences.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly, but we'll need some help.
Nat, can I have my party back now? Thank you. Oh, get... Oh, thank God.
Let me guess. Our friends from Parvalan decided to take over after all.
The Canary are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arashok planned this for who knows how long. I'll rally the guardsmen. I suggest heading to your estate in Hightown. Be careful.
Well, it was good knowing you guys. We're totally fucking dead.
Alright, isn't Arashok like a great villain? And he's not even like a villain either.
No, he's just a dude doing what he believes is right. Mage first.
And what he's doing doesn't even seem that wrong. And they spend time letting you get to know his side. And you get to reason with him a couple times,
He
too.
is still invading a sovereign state, which is a no-no. God damn, what the fuck was that? Those all suck. What was that? Where'd you go?
I'm sorting.
Where'd you go? Go.
Might just be invisible for a second. There he is. I love that guard just doing his best over there. I'm helping. I'm helping.
Oof, that's a lot of them. That is a lot of them.
So, one thing you can piece together from this is that Cassandra, who's representing the Chantry right now, did not know that Hawke was sent here. Like, sent into the Quinari compound
by
this
the
day.
Viscount and by the guard.
Yes.
She thought that...
She thought he went in there by himself
and
started all of this by himself.
Meaning that...
So clearly, you can see
You have our sincere thanks.
the upcoming
This attack
events are
was
going to be a little
most unexpected.
not
We have
stable.
not met.
Yeah.
I am
The fact that there's no one
of the
around
Grey
to tell the
Wardens.
truth.
I
Grey
cannot
Wardens?
believe the Qunari would dare
Grey
such an
Wardens?
attack.
Real
This will
Grey
lead to
Wardens?
war with the Free
Uh-oh.
Marches for certain.
Anders, shut the fuck
I
up and
fear
hide!
Pressing matters take us elsewhere, but we can spread word to the other free cities. Perhaps they will bring aid.
There's something more important than an invasion.
There is, but I cannot say more. The Qunari
There's a god
are of
being
far
born.
greater concern to you, I'm certain. But we must return to our mission.
Reinforcements would come in handy if we fail.
Even if we wish to, Grey Wardens cannot involve themselves in political struggles. I am sorry. Take this. It is all we can spare.
This
but
is
perhaps
him in
it will be of
Inquisition.
use.
Oh yeah, much better.
Compare that face.
Yeah.
He's in Inquisition.
watch
We're
over
meeting
you,
a character
my
from
friend.
Inquisition.
Just like in the previous game where we met that chick in the bar.
Yes.
She shows up here.
He is. Yeah. I was gonna say he's more important, but like not really. I guess someone in your party is more important. The thing is, they don't completely like change the look of this character as you see. He is in Inquisition, and he is an important plot point.
Well, for one, he knows that it's the Aeroshock who started the war. But like that leads me to believe that like Aveline is going to be indisposed of or dead by the end of this because she's unable to tell the truth to this fucking Lady Inquisitor or whatever the fuck she is, the Seeker.
Or she just doesn't know where Aveline is.
Yeah.
They found Varric. That's who they found. So that's who they're interrogating.
But I feel like I've already killed half of the Aeroshock's men already. You know?
You've killed a few dozen. Like 24 at this point.
Yeah.
Soon to be 3. He got here with hundreds.
I thought he came up with 800, they said.
Hundreds.
Okay.
Hundreds.
Okay.
And he has converts.
Yeah, these are just fucking criminals.
Some of them are just average as well. Some of the converts. They're just random civilians that heard about the Qun and said, you know what, that makes sense for me. Over the course of like 3 years. Isn't it hilarious how much easier it is to fight the humans than the Kunari.
It's just like a wipe, you know? Like, I'm taking out the trash when it comes to fighting humans.
It's a good indication of, you know, general combat capability if you compare humans to Kunari. You know, the Kunari being a warrior race with a warrior religion.
Imagine having a party of Sten and Sten and Sten and Sten. What up, bitches?
The greatest part about the Kunari is, aside from, you know, mages, they fully accept every race. It's a rank. It's a rank. The Kunari names are their ranks.
Like Karashok.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's their rank / job.
Sten was a Sten, but that's not his name. It is his name, but it's not his name.
Yeah. They don't wake up and their mom gives them a name. That's not how that part works.
Yeah.
I was gonna explain that a long time ago, like several play sessions. I'll just wait till he finds one. I thought you found the first one in a dialogue. I didn't know it would be in combat. No, that is not Sten. I mean, it is Sten, but it's not Sten. They don't change Sten's appearance.
They don't. He's still weird.
They wrote his appearance into the plot.
We don't talk
Careful
about that
with
species.
Anders.
We don't talk about that species. I gave him an ability that reduced his cooldown times. Hopefully help a little bit because I'm running a little low on potions.
Name any other place that you've heard of or seen in this whole series that will accept equally Kunari, elves, humans, dwarves.
The circle?
No.
If you're a mage, they'll accept you.
No, they'll imprison you. And dwarves can't be mages, so...
They wanted Sandal.
For their own purposes.
Oh, that's bitch scream.
Quit your struggling, woman.
Can Kunari breed with humans?
Boss!
Can Kunari breed with humans?
I don't think so.
Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
Run, bitch! He's back.
Whoa. Oh, the mage. Anders is also like soloing right now. And see, what you should realistically be doing as the tank is being in the horde, using your tank stance, and sending Fenris to kill this guy. That's how
I'm
you're
the main
supposed
character.
to be playing.
I'm the main character. He's not opening his mouth. But who's this? Knight Commander?
I am Knight Commander
Yep.
Meredith.
She just saved your life.
I know you.
I want to know you.
The name Hawke has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
And this is the first time you thought about
But
talking
that
to me.
doesn't matter now. The Qunari are taking people to the keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
Why would they be gathering hostages?
They're going to take everyone of import and put them in the same place. Those that agree to convert, live. Those that don't...
Charming.
I'll do whatever it takes to defend my home.
Good. Your skills will be sorely needed. Head to the keep, and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
Okay, she took, I will help you as I will do this by myself.
She's gonna head there too. Just letting you freely explore while prompting the fact that she's gonna be moving some Templars around. Ooh, I learned something new! And it answers a question of yours. What happens if you bring Bethany and Anders to the Deep Roads during Act 1?
Yeah.
She gets infected, still. Anders keeps her alive. And then a Grey Warden shows up.
He kills her. To claim her for the Grey Wardens.
Yes. So the third option is Bethany becomes a Grey Warden. Or Carver.
Okay then. So no matter what happens, Bethany's out.
And I think, yeah. And I think that depending on your Dragon Age Origins choices, that could have been Alistair that showed up. Not just here, but in the first one. Like, if he wasn't busy being king, Alistair would have showed up. I think Stroud still would have showed up here, though. Whoever your remaining Grey Warden is. Or, in your case, there isn't one, so they put Stroud in that role.
Leave my mate alone. Oops.
So Stroud owes Anders a favor from when he was in the Grey Wardens.
Many thanks, my friend.
You don't seem as badly injured as the others.
The others? Surely they cannot all be.
Oh, it looks like a first enchanter to me.
Andraste's grace. What were you thinking, child?
Sister?
I told you to let them take me.
We had to do something. We couldn't just...
It's been some time.
I guess it has.